Good day, everyone. Good day. As you know, my name is Robert Dye, and I am the CEO and founder of RPT Entertainment. Today, we'll be we'll be going on an interview once again with one of my favorite people in RPT Entertainment. That's Mr. Joel Bunche. Joel is an actor and professional combat fighter. I'm excited to speak to him again, as we did a couple of years ago, and see if anything has changed. I mean, how far he's grown, everything. He's going to update us on everything going on with him right now with the business. And just let it rock, Joe.
Hey,
First,
what's going on,
first,
guys?
first, hold on, Joe. I got to do this. I got to do this. See, I'm excited. I'm a
Yeah,
fan. You know what I mean? Fanboy now because I've seen the dude. I know what he can do. Just want to ask, remind the people where you're from.
I'm from the Bronx, New York.
The boogie down.
The boogie down.
The boogie down. The boogie down. The boogie down. Now, this is the thing I have to ask you. You're a very busy man. You work all the time. You're in the gym. You do. What do you do for fun?
Man, I mean, the gym is fun. I mean, um, just taking care of myself is fun. Maybe get a massage, get my nails done, or go to the beach, relax, take a walk, read, um, and sleep. And that's really it.
Nice, nice. I was thinking to myself. I was like, this guy here. I was wondering, if you do any like playing any pool, go to the pool halls out there, the boogie down. What else they have out there? They have like hatchet throwing at times. I know they have places out there for that. I mean, just some stuff all around just to keep you going. Like you're very competitive, I would say, right?
Yeah, I am very, very competitive. I mean, I used to play pool. I don't really do that anymore. So just, it's really chill.
Well, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. So, what kind of projects do you have going on right now?
Well, I have a premiere tomorrow called Done in the Dark. I
No,
am the lead. I'm the lead actor. I am playing Pastor Peterson,
awesome,
and yeah,
awesome.
yeah, yeah. So that's one of them. Then I'm in a movie called The Muscle because one of the actors I've been actually we've done work together in a film called Escape the Invitation. It was a martial arts film. He
Mm,
has his film. Um, I'm one of the young champions, so you're gonna see some action, some live action.
it's
Yeah,
nice, it's
so
nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
and there's some other things in the works, but I'm just being patient right now and just been doing auditions and just working on content, just making sure I'm constantly updating my pictures, doing like just working on my craft. I'm actually in the works of making a new album. I was just doing some
Wow,
talking today, so it's
wow.
it's a lot. Yeah, I've been really applying pressure, so yeah.
There's many layers to you, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I mean, you find time to do all of this. I love it. I admire that because I'm the same way. I like to do many things and accomplish everything at the same time. A lot of people can do many things but can't accomplish everything. I'm one of those, and you're one of those. What drives you?
What drives me is that I want to inspire others. I am an inspiration to others, and I just want to have something I can show forth when I have my family. And just be a help to others. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go on too long, but sometimes I just think that a lot of people focus on the wrong things, and it doesn't get you to where you need to go when you're not pushing people in the right direction. I want to be the one to push people in the right direction. So yeah.
I like that though because I feel I have a similar thought pattern that the direction you're going and people see what you're doing. People see what you're doing, and I'm wondering, do you wonder like if people are trying to look because you live a positive life. I mean, we've spoken before. You live a very positive life. You're into the mind, you're into the body, you're into doing the right things and stuff like that. I like that because I'm the same way, and I like to I like for other people to see that. It's not bragging, it's none of that stuff, but I think that we don't use our body. We don't see our body, all of us don't see our body as a temple as we should. And we look at others as being like, expendable when we're all here, you know, to respect each other and love each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I tell you, I mean, so and I sometimes thinking in your case, like because you're so, you're physical, you have a lot. They say some of the people that that have that kind of talent that you have, the combat sports, combat fighting, that you have more control over, how you move as far as temperament and just, being mellow and smooth. I get this from you, but does that help with the combat, you know, keeping kind of mellow and stuff?
I would say it definitely calms me down, when I get in my sparring sessions, when I'm working out, when I'm just in my own when I'm focused. I think it's just a getaway when I'm in my own world. And then I come back to reality and I'm focused and nothing could bother me, nothing can stop me. So, and when I'm focused, these are outlets for me as well. So if they're outlets for me, I'm gonna put all that energy out that I feel like it could be negative. I'm not always positive, but I try to use those outlets to be some like to at least let it out in that way where it main at least it comes out positive in a way where somebody can understand it.
Okay, that's cool. Now I'm looking at what is a very cool like hoodie you got on there, that Tyson hoodie. Yeah, you know what's going on tonight. Well, this is a dead giveaway when we're doing this interview, what night it is.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Night of the
yeah.
fight. It's the night of the fight. But how does Mike Tyson, his boxing skills, and athleticism inspire you?
Oh my gosh, it inspired me a whole lot. His tenacity, his ferociousness, just pure focus
Mm,
when he's in training, when he's stepping in that ring, where he doesn't allow anything to get him mentally. And I realized when I listen to him, he's very psychological. So a
mm,
lot of fighting is psychological. Most of it is psychological. A little bit is physical. So to go in there and to be a beast, I
yep.
mean, that's just who he is. And I feel like with me, I go in there and I just be a beast, and nothing stops me. That confidence that no one should be able to take from you, because most of the time people can't take the confidence from you but yourself.
Right, right.
So
Exactly, exactly. No, he's strong like that. I mean, tonight's fight though, I gotta say, I'm not worried about him, but I hope he comes out on top. I'm not a fan of the Paul brothers. You
yeah,
know what I mean? But I give them a lot of credit. They work hard at what they do. I mean, one of them, Jake, I think it's Logan Paul. He wrestles, but I mean, people see wrestling as being fake, but you have to be able to do those moves. You have to be able to perform in that ring, and he's
yeah.
phenomenal, brother. Jake Paul, boxing wise, he's not a bad boxer. I mean, he has some skills. I mean, he has skills enough to be able to. I don't think he's lost a fight, has he? Jake
He
Paul.
did. He
I think he's.
lost to Fury's brother.
Oh well, that was a pro, right? That was a
Hmm.
real pro. So
That was a
any
pro
any
boxer. Yeah.
Yeah, so any other novice that he's fought, he's beaten pretty much. Any other guy that's trying to be a boxer, right?
Well, he fought a lot of old MMA guys, and boxing is really not their
Bo-
forte. So
Right. Boxing is
yeah.
not their forte. Wow. Yeah, so this Tyson fight will be interesting. I just hope that Mike does it. I don't want him to get dropped by Jake Paul. Trust me, I don't want that to happen.
I don't think he's gonna get dropped. I just think it's gonna be very strategic. It can't Jake Paul knows the risk of him making a mistake. And I don't think he's gonna be able to land a lot of shots if Tyson is moving his head.
That's what Tyson does.
And
What Tyson.
I don't Jake Paul never throws body shots either.
Mm, he goes for the head. He's
Hmm.
ahead to Tyson's gonna move. Okay, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Now, who would be like if you were to name your top three fighters that you've watched over the years, fighter wise, who would be your top three fighters? And they could
We
be
got
either any class, any class, or any sport, as far as
Michael
boxing. Go ahead.
Michael Jai White,
Oh, wow.
Javante, yeah,
Wow.
Javante Davis, and Mike Tyson.
Wow. Wow. You surprised me with the Michael Jai White up top though. That I can see what I can see I can see what role I can see what avenue you on. I can see what road you on there. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like no Michael Jai White, much respect to him. And he's a damn good actor. He's a
yeah,
damn good
and he can
actor.
fight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He can really fight. He's not just doing it. He's not doing like, some kind of like, stuntman not doing his roles. He's actually doing that. That's
Yeah,
something. This is something kind of on the side. Did he remember the guy? What was the fighter? The he passed away, brother that passed away, dark skin, had a bald head in a way, wasn't completely shaved, but he passed away a few years ago. He was a big time, I think, UFC or MMA fighter. Forget his name now.
he was supposed to fight John Jones.
I think he was supposed to fight John Jones, this guy. I think he was supposed to fight. I think he
He
was.
had cancer, right?
Yeah, he died of cancer, I believe. This guy, I forgot his, and he was
Yeah,
the. He's got one
I know
name.
his face.
Yeah, dark skin, like either a bald head or a little bit of
No,
hair.
you mean Kimbo Slice?
Kimbo Slice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, he just died. We don't even know what happened. Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo. This past, nobody ever knows what happened with him, huh? I mean, as far as his death.
Yeah, his death. I don't know. He just passed away, from what I know.
Oh, I thought it was. See, I thought it when you said, I thought it was cancer. But I was
I
like,
was thinking of another fighter, but I know Kimbo Slice. Yeah,
no, Kimbo was something else. Did him and Michael Jai White ever have, like not a real fight, right?
Kimbo Slice ain't that guy. Like Kimbo Slice is no slouch, but I just
I
think there's
know,
levels.
but yeah, yeah, yeah,
Back in the day when he was doing the backyard fighting, that was cool. But you stepping in with guys that you know are
yeah.
highly skilled is different.
Mm,
Kimbo's strong. It's just his stamina was a little off against somebody who just had a little bit more conditioning.
right.
That's where he would lose. But he's a strong guy. You wouldn't want to get touched by him because he does it. He does crack. So
Now I know that we talked about this in the last one, but how long? Well, whoa, 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 wait. No, I'm gonna stay right here for a minute. I'm just curious. How long have you been like I mean, training, then becoming pro? How long have you been fighting? How long?
since I was 15, so I would say like 14 years, 14,
14.
15 years now.
Mm, Are you
Yeah,
training as well? Are you training people as well, or for
I do
right
both.
now, about
I
you?
do
Oh,
both
you
now.
do.
I'm still training. It's just, I mean, I'm not fighting, but I'm still training.
Well,
Staying safe.
Well, if you're looking for some clients, when this is all said and done, I want you to leave that information with me. I mean, if you're training in a gym or however you're doing it, leave that information with me and I'll circulate it. I'll put it in the bio down here, with this interview and people can, get in touch with you. And they can, be trained by the man here, you know what I mean?
Thank you. Thank you. I definitely will. Definitely will. Thank you.
Now, since you're welcome. Now, since there's levels to this, you have so many sides to you. I'm gonna ask you the same way I asked you about the fighters. Acting wise, who's your top three actors?
I would say, let's think. I have like that. I look at that. I'm like, ooh, they're good. We got Denzel,
Hmm.
Samuel L. Jackson, and well, I have four. All right, you know what? I'll
Okay.
take Denzel out. I'll do
Taking Denzel.
Jonathan Majors. No, I
Oh,
love but I feel like I feel like everybody says it, so I just
right.
want to be different.
Okay. Okay.
I got Jonathan Majors,
Raw deal. Got a raw deal. Go ahead.
Michael B. Jordan,
Hmm.
and we got Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah. That first one that you picked, that man got a raw deal. I mean, I'm like, what, what's going on here with this? I mean, he was on camera actually running away. I mean, what more can you?
Yeah, that was crazy.
How much
I
more
just think
can
that was wild.
Yeah, how much more can you submit to someone? You actually running away from someone to avoid the problem, and then to find out that she was beating on him or whatever. I think that same evening, and all he was trying to do possibly was get away. So I don't know how in the world he lost that case. I blame that completely on his attorneys. You know,
And
that that's
and the judge,
and the
I feel
judge,
like
right? Right.
I just I feel like he is a black man, and him being that successful at that level, with a white woman is kind of like, I
Yeah.
don't know, we're not feeling that. You
Right,
know what I
right.
mean?
That's a scary thing. That's a scary thing to think about because this guy's career, I mean, he was like you named him as you named him first, but he was on a trajectory because he had a movie, I believe was another Marvel, another Marvel
He was
starring
with
role.
Loki and all of them.
Right,
Oh
right.
no, yeah, it was with Loki or something.
Loki.
Galaxy or no, it was Galaxy or something where he was one of the villains. No, Ant-Man. There we go, Ant-Man. It was Ant-Man.
Was it like Skrull or something? I forget. No, Quang, a King, King the
He
Conqueror.
was Kang. Yeah,
Yep.
Kang the Conqueror, the Quantum Manor.
Man, I tell you,
Killed it.
that's something. That was something else though. But moving past him, I mean, you have a great future ahead of you. And let me ask you, are you also looking into, or have you looked into it, like getting into choreographing, like directing choreographed fights?
I was a stunt coordinator in the summer, and I would love to be in more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would love to be in more of that kind of choreographed roles and stuff like that. That'll be fire for me.
It sounds good, man. It sounds good. I mean, that's a lot. That's a good career. You know what I mean? But being in front of the camera doing what you do is even better. I'm not dogging no coordinators, but I mean, who doesn't
Yeah.
want to be in front of the camera if you have the skill, you have the talent for it, you want to do it. And to have that coordinated, to have that on the side, that's an extra. That's just extra right there for you. Well, I'm gonna ask you a crazy question. I know the answer already. Who you got for the fight and what round?
Mike Tyson, um, fourth round.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Here's my opinion. Mike's gonna come out trying to kill the man. I can see that already. Like Mike's Mike. Like you said, the head movement, that's gonna be on fleek, right? I think I don't know. See, 58 to 60 is not 58 to 60 how it used to be.
Yeah.
But I think because this guy, and he's so young, and he does have some talent, he does have some skill. I think stamina, just being able to keep going, will be the difference. So I'm saying maybe, I'm saying, no, 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 I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go, hoping Mike wins. Hope I'm wrong. But I think Jake Paul, I hate it. I hate my thought, but I think Jake Paul will do it if it goes past 5.
I think everyone is thinking that Tyson is going to gas himself out.
Okay. No, 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 no. I don't think I think it's gonna be like he controls his emotion, but he has that inner animal in him that
But he's also a master boxer. I think he's going to, because when he fought Roy Jones, he didn't
right.
go crazy.
No, he didn't.
But
He didn't.
I think with, obviously he's older. Obviously he's still going to have that tenacity, that ferociousness, but he's going to plot.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? He's going to probably set traps. He's probably going to set some things up that probably has never seen.
Mm.
I think that, he's going to go his own pace. I,
Oh,
I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people are comparing the young Tyson to Tyson now, and I think Tyson is still who he is, but
smarter.
no matter what, but he's just going to be smarter.
Okay. I hope.
Yeah,
I
I
hope
think he's
that.
going to be aggressive. Every punch he's going to throw, he's not that. I think, for example, I'm going to relate it to myself quickly. I
Hmm.
was 18 years old, and I fought an older man in a tournament.
In the tournament.
He was over. He was over. I think he was around 50 something.
Oh well. Yeah.
So it was a good fight, and you could tell I had the energy. So I had the energy. I kept going, but every punch he threw was like solid. Like it wasn't wasted time. Like I think Tyson is not going to waste time with Jake, and if Jake doesn't have the heart to continue, I think that's where he's going to lose. Even if even if Jake keeps going, he's still gonna have respect for Tyson's power once he feels that power. He's
Mhm.
not, you know, he's a businessman. Yes, he's an athlete, but not everybody are warriors.
Right, 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 right,
You
right.
know, when you get hit, you there or that the truth is gonna come out.
That changes everything.
Hmm.
Yeah, changes every
I
every.
think Tyson's gonna get hit, but it's not going to um phase him. You're gonna have to really like put some killing force in your punches with to hurt him because you're not gonna just take him out with a silly punch. It's not gonna work.
I can't.
He's smart. I don't think a lot of people give Tyson that kind of credit. They just think of him as a brute, as a vicious brute. Yeah, he still is, but he's also smart. Like I said, even with the Jones thing, he was touching up Jones's body and slowing him down. I don't think Jake has never been hit in the body before.
I don't think no. See, that's the thing about him. I don't think no one's really, how they say, tested him the right way. I mean, really been in there to hit him the right way. Tyson's the guy to do that. That's what that I do feel what you're saying. And that's what I'm hoping happens. I'm hoping that he doesn't get caught up with the hype because, 58 to 60, the guy talks what he talks, whatever like that. Him and his brother both, they're both very brash young men. But yeah, I'm hoping that you're right. That's all. I want you to be right, and I want myself to be wrong on this one because I don't want to see Mike. Mike grew up. Matter of fact, I grew up. I'm from East New York. Mike's from Brownsville. There's times when I've hung around Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? I have had memorable times around this guy. But this is back in his day. Intimidating as I don't know what. You know what I mean? He was. I mean, he still is in a way to be his age. But Mike's the man. Mike's the man. This is crazy. I mean, I think about it sometimes and I look at all the great boxers. And when you put him up there, it's hard to argue that he belongs amongst the best. I mean, what happened was later on in his career, things went kind of, sideways in a way. But he still had, people forget, he still had good years in the 90s. Before that, he still had good, after he came out of jail too, he still had some good fights. He had great
No,
fights.
he did, but I just think I believe he's an all-time great heavyweight. It's
He
just
is.
I
There's
feel
no
like
doubt
they
about it.
did. I feel like they did him wrong.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
You know
I
what I
mean,
mean? Like we know his caliber. We know it's not. You know.
yeah. Yeah, I know. We don't gotta, yeah, I know. Exactly. I mean, but for him to go down, like I look at, I'm gonna say something crazy. I mean, a young Mike Tyson against a young Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was devastating. But I mean, I've seen old Muhammad Ali. I'm old enough to remember Muhammad Ali back in even the early 70s. But I've seen Mike Tyson too. And I always said that his speed, Tyson had speed. People don't never talk about his speed. When Tyson was in his prime, he had so much great speed, though. That's how he got up on these people and knocked them out so fast because his speed was blinding. But it wasn't like Ali. Ali would dance, bob and weave. Mike was coming at you, like a locomotive, but dipping and all of that at the same time. That's hard. It's similar to Joe Frazier, but more power,
Hmm.
more power,
More explosive.
and
Joe Frazier was.
more
Yeah.
explosiveness. I mean, I've watched all of these guys, and it's like, wow, you know. But you know what? On this note, because I know it's like now, it's about that time. It's the time for you to inform the people what's coming up for you, so we can leave it all in the bio. Inform everyone what's coming up for you. What do you, as far as projects that you have in mind, or with the training and stuff like that, all about you.
All right, guys. So I have an upcoming premiere tomorrow. It's called Done in the Dark. It's going to be in Passaic, New Jersey. Check that out. The Muscle is going to be next year. That's going to be premiered. There's just a couple of films that are in the works, probably by this year. I also have a podcast called the J Podcast. So if you guys want to be on the podcast, just hit me up on my DM, and we'll schedule it, and we will move forward with that. New music is in the works right now. A couple of visuals will be done next year. Um, and if you guys are looking for personal training, JKP, Joe Karate Pro. I do home visits, and if we do train in the gym, we can train in the gym anywhere. A location for my studio will be coming soon. You can find me on www.joekaratepro.com. My Instagram is Joe Karate Pro. If you are looking to further get into personal training, you can also text me or call me at 929-364-2515. Be officially JKP. J Ground is coming out. Shout out to RPT agency. Wonderful, very professional. Thank you for the
Thank you.
interview. This means a lot.
You're
And
welcome.
I will continue to represent you guys because you guys represent me very well as too. So thank you.
You're a class A act, man. Class A dude. You're my brother, bro. This is the second time we've done this, and there's gonna be even more. But love having you on this show, and everything, everything. Blessings to you with everything. And I know whatever you're doing now is gonna be tenfold down the line. One more question that I forgot to ask you, and this fits you perfectly. In 5 years, what do you see for yourself?
Married, children, um, bigger roles. I'm creating. I have a location, creating opportunities for others, giving other people jobs, um, and just continuing to build. Myself as an actor, as a music artist, performing, touring, and just growing from there and having my own network. And
Mm,
then from there, maybe building something of my own to also, again, to serve. You know, that's just what I'm here for, to serve and to inspire others. And that's it.
it's wonderful, my brother. As always,
Thank you.
peace out. Peace out, Joe. All right?
Later.
Take care, man.
Peace.
Have a great one. And enjoy the fight. Let's go, Mike.
Oh, let's go.